Yo, live. What's up, y'all? It is Dre, and I'm back, and this is the Let's Talk Stock Show. The market is ripping today, yo. So let's see what it's doing. I didn't even bring up my setup screens. Please forgive me. Oh shoot, I'm messing up. Let me bring up my internet browser. I'm on Periscope. Thanks, Periscope people, for watching me. I am really lost today. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We're going to bring this over. There we go. There's my window. Let's see what the market is doing. I'm going to talk about Uber. CNBC. I'm going to talk about Uber. Anyway, I like bringing this up. I don't know. Because the stock market is up 154 points. And, yeah, I got the ad block on. Yeah. The stock market, hold on, I'm all lost here. I'm trying to do a new thing. Okay, let me get my, y'all can't even see the screen. Now you can. Okay, here we go. All right, I'm set. Periscope people, if y'all want to see the screen, you got to go on YouTube. Anyway, so the stock market's up 100 and, feel like I got to sneeze. I'm telling you, this is a bad start. 154 points. This started down something like 150 points. Yeah, it says erase a 190 point drop. I got in strong, and I got to show you what the trade I put on. I actually did a day trade. It's unbelievable. So anyway, let me go ahead and show y'all that. This is the Qs. Wow, look at the Qs are still ripping. Yep, yes indeed, they are still ripping. So I did a trade, and I want to get some more people in here actually before I show you the trade, and nobody even sees the trade. So I'll just BS. So if this is your first time on YouTube, thanks for checking me out. We talk stocks every day. Okay, I've been doing this for at least a month now, every day, and then on the weekends I do periscopes on the weekends as well. I'm live on Periscope. I'm going to start being live on Periscope so people over there can follow me on YouTube. This Periscope, this is the setup, right? You can see what I got going on. So if you want to see that, unfortunately, you have to go to YouTube. So right now, you just see me talking like this, okay? But you just got my side, but you can't see the screen, okay? So if you really want to see the screen, check out Periscope. But if you're not, you can just check out the audio and look at my fat stomach right there. So anyway, this is what, gosh, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, so I was just kind of filling it in for the people that, that's not here because nobody's here. So I can't really show you trades until you kind of get in the room. So this is for the people, for the replay. This is This Talk Stocks. Let's Talk Stocks. And I kind of talk stocks every day. I kind of tell you what I'm trading, what I'm doing. I'm not a professional. I'm just a dude that trades. I don't day trade. I kind of swing trade. I trade options. And I try to make a lot of money on each of them. Okay, I don't really go in and out for $25, $50, $100. Let's make a couple of hundred. So that's what I like to do, and that's how I trade. And if you in the room, go ahead and put your name in the comments. So I had brought up the YouTube. I mean, the market's up 154 points. Okay, I guess I'm gonna start talking because this video is so far boring. Anyway, let's talk about Uber real quick. And this is kind of off market, but since I got it here, I'm gonna talk about it while people get in the room. So they doing something for the Uber Black. Okay, you can actually tell the driver to shut up in the app. Right, and that's like, it's what's crazy about it is because you have to use Uber Black to tell the guys to driver to be able to shut up, because you get in the car and the guy's like, "Hey man, how you doing? Yeah, the weather's nice," and then you don't want to hear that crap. You just want him to take you anywhere. But why not put that feature on all the cars? It only makes sense. Why I gotta upgrade and get in an expensive car? Hold on a minute. Something, and I need to be quiet because people are listening. I got nosy neighbors. See, they're right there. Okay, they're right there right now. Periscope, you can see. Yeah, Okay, here we go. So why do I got to get an expensive car to have the driver shut up? Why? It should be across all platforms. So if you look here, this is what it says on the app. Temperature, you can tell, you know, how you want the temperature of the car, the conversation, you want it to be quiet, and if you got bags. You know, this is cool, but this is cool for all cars. So since they coming out with just the expensive car, man, big thumbs down. Big thumbs down. That's dumb. You know, I'm not gonna upgrade my ride just to have the driver to be quiet. Okay, and they call it chatty drivers. You know, so stupid. This is why they don't make money. Okay, I get it. They're trying to force people to get a more expensive car so you have a couple more features, but I'm not driving an expensive car to get me to point A to B just so I can have the driver shut up. Just get in the cheap car and tell them to shut up. All right, let's move on. Let's move on to the stock market. So here we go. Like I said, the Dow was up 154 points. I just did a restart, 150. Okay, it's hanging in there. And it did a reversal, and it was kind of crazy. And by the way, if my mic is all messed up, please let me know. Please let me know. All right, so here we go. And I want to let you in on a trade that I actually did a day trade, and I was so pissed. So pissed. You know, so the market opened here. I guess I got to show you 2 days. Let me show you 2 days. All right, this is about 2 days. All right, it's almost 2 days. And so here we are to the right of the screen. And I was noticing it opened on the low and it just started climbing, right? It just started climbing and climbing and climbing. And I noticed that here is the low. Here is the high. No, sorry. Here is the close. Let me get rid of that. Let me get my right screen on. Okay, so here is about the close, right? And I noticed it was making a run towards yesterday's close. It was just running up. And then right here was a lower, higher low. And I'm like, okay. And then right here, it almost made the attempt. And then right here was a higher low. So I got in, man. I bought like 10 calls and I'm doing good. And it's going up and up and up. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm already up like 100, 150. Should have sold. So let me zoom in on this action because it was going up, doing good. I saw this candle right here kind of telling me, little resistance here, you know. And I was like, well, I'm going to stop out somewhere right below, right over here, you know. And sure enough, it got here. I got out. I think it was on this candle right here, that little upside down green candle. And I turned around. I did something, got back in front of my screen, and then boom, I'm like, what the fuck? You know, and then boom, I got out right here at the low. I had like 10 calls on, and this is exactly what I was waiting for. And I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe it. And then I hear on the news how Trump is thinking about reversing the tariffs on the car. And I'm like, is this sustainable? You know, I don't want to trade on news, but I just like the action all day, and I think that helps. So I actually re-entered my trade. I got in right about there. I was like, this market, because what I noticed, I drew this line right here, and that is the high of yesterday. And that's pretty key if you're trading. Like, how is it comparing against the day before? The high, the low, and the open and the close. So I'm like, okay. It's making a run towards the high. It's going to come back. The market seems bullish. The ticks were ticking higher. The advanced decline line was straight up. VIX was dropping. So I'm like, I'm back in. I'm getting back in. And sure enough, I'm doing pretty good. It's a good trade. Let's put it that way. And right now, I think I'm just going to hold it to the end of the day, or maybe close to the end of the day, because they might sell it off like they've been kind of recently doing. If you look at the let's go to the SPY, and then let's look at the hourly. I'll tell you, my charts, man. I don't know why they doing this. Hold on here. I'm having technical difficulties today. See this time axis? If somebody can help me out, this right here, this expansion area keeps going to like 149 or something like that. Why? Help me out. It moves the chart way off the screen. So if you know what's up, help me out. So here we are. No, that's not it. What am I wanting to look at? Oh, okay, the weekly. Yeah, let's look at the weekly. Maybe even the daily. Yeah, let's look at the daily. So I got the Fibonacci's drawn, and I got a kind of a trend line. This is the trend line that broke when you just said, man, I got to get out. I got to get out. Anyway, it was a good time to get out right there. If you just drew a basic kind of trend line, it's not the greatest trend line. It should be actually a little higher. I just draw a quick line. Anyway, so if you see how it's bouncing off the 3.6 on the Fibonacci, I was like, all right. And if you look at the weekly, I'm gonna bring up the weekly real quick. That's a nice little candle. Tomorrow's the end of the week. It's putting a hammer candle in kind of on the weekly. So that's what also made me do the trade. I didn't think, let me go back to the daily. I did not think that this would hold. I mean, it's not one of the stronger Fibonacci's. We want to see the 50 or the 61.8, maybe even the 38.2. And I was kind of hoping for the 38.2 because it seems like it's a better resistance, right? So I was just kind of shortish. And then yesterday's turn in the market and today's turn, I'm going to go in and let's just see what happens. I still don't think we can go highs with what's going on, but I think we're going to get a little bounce here and maybe kind of hang out here. A little high, a little low. But the market showed good resiliency yesterday, and today, same thing. So I was like, you know what? I'm in. The stochastic didn't turn yet. So anyway, yeah, that was my trade. So what's going on, man? You guys doing anything? You seeing anything? Apple, I talk about the same stocks every day, so I need your help. To decide what we're talking about. I sold like some calls. Apple is this company's going to get hit hard with tariffs. So I sold. I still think this is not going to go high. Look, it's up 0.95. The Qs are up 1.25, 1.25. So I think Apple's definitely no relative strength there. It's just riding the wave. And maybe as this gets to go, I'll sell some more calls against it. But the moment they take off, oh, look what I can do, y'all, because I'm talking. Yeah, there we go. So the moment that they take off the tariffs, let's put it this way. He's kind of like, okay, I'm pausing the tariffs on autos. It's like, okay, is he gonna pause it on cell phones? Is this gonna be his new thing? He's got tariffs and he's gonna be selective on which ones hurt the country, which ones not. So he's gonna take it off on autos. And I think now we kind of like, we don't know what he's gonna do. This is what I'm saying. The market is just crazy. It's a tweet totally changes the game. It changes the game, so he's got this tweet, however it came out. I think it was a tweet about the autos. So now it's going to be cell phones. What is it going to be? Alcohol? Who the hell knows, but I think the market is scared, not scared, but I think the people that were shorting it down, they probably covering. They're like, nobody knows. I mean, it's really a good market. You take out the tariffs and this thing is going higher, so, I think that's what is going on. So anyway, here we go. Back to the charts, looking at the Qs. So I put in for the Qs. Let's go to my Analyze tab, and I think they're in here. I had spread it. Okay, so I bought 10, and then I sold 10. So I got a 10-point spread. It's kind of weird, but anyway, if it stays above this 184, I'll make 1593. I'm risking 13, 20, 29, 28, something like that. This is just a 2-day. These are the short options. These options expire Friday. So I need to get out of this position. And where am I at now? I'm only up $183. That's it, 187. In my other account, I'm doing better because I went straight calls. I just was like, buy. And just kind of just totally went risk on, so that's what's up. That's all I'm doing today. Missing my favorite people, man. Where you at, Double D? Where you at, Cashmatic? Hey, Periscope, where you at? If you still follow me on here, you got to go over to YouTube and you can kind of see the screen and all that other stuff. So, the SP, I'm typing all wrong. Let's get to the chart. The SPY is up 0.59 and the Qs are up 1.19, and that's why I'm playing the Qs. My Amazon trade got messed up. I had to just kind of buy calls and that just to kind of make my deltas go positive because Amazon started to rip, and that's very where we at now? 1861. It looks like it's taken a. It's at 115. See, Amazon's been kind of weak. The relative strength in Amazon is not the greatest, but the Qs, I like the Qs. So my trade got messed up on Amazon. And I had a calendar going on, and I was kind of playing with it. I should have actually left it alone. I probably would have done better on it. But that's all right. This trade is working. This is a great buy. I mean, that's support. Look at the candles. Look at the action down here. And this is great. This is the daily chart. So we went below, kind of captured it. I think that was an inside day. Could I zoom in? Yeah, no, almost an inside day. It looks like I was trying to even measure that stuff. And then boom, just kind of broke out. So if this candle can hold and the market closes at its high, these were even great candles right here. We just kept opening down. Let me see. Open. Wait a minute. Open, close. Open, close. Right? And then it's just been testing the bottom. Boom, boom. And then now we finally caught that bottom and we're kind of going up, So let's see how long it can go up. I still don't have a lot of faith in it, but it is a nice play off this 180. This 180 fib. Let me look at let's look at the monthly. The monthly is the scariest chart because I just don't like the size of that candle. I don't like that. It's even an outside. Is it an outside candle? Yeah. Let me see. Right? Yeah. So it's kind of trying to be. Let's put it that way. And that could be danger, meaning it's going to go down. I think. I don't be knowing my candles all like that, but I think that's how it goes. So what's up, everybody? There's Cashmatic. There's Double D. Yeah, I was like, oh, I just got filled, closed my eyes, see Iron Condor on the SPX. And I guess you got that money. Yo, so if you missed the beginning, I was saying let's go. I was saying I bought like a whole bunch of Qs, just straight up call. Actually, this account I did call spreads. On my other account I did straight up calls, and just on the action. I was trying to do a day trade, and then I kind of sold. Basically, I bought 10 calls, and then I sold 10 more out of the money calls. Because I was scared. I just wanted to, I'm not a day trader. Remember? Anyway, it's up $193. So it's not bad. And I got in somewhere around here, which I'm just pissed off. Somewhere around here I got in, right? I was looking at the high, I should say the close of yesterday. I got in somewhere over here, and the trade was looking good. And then right here I got out. I mean, right there, it was starting to come down. I was scared. I remember I said, I don't make money on a day trade. And then this huge candle happened. And I was like, oh my gosh. And that was what I was waiting for. I was just liking the action. It immediately was going up. The VIX was going down. The TIX was up. The advanced decline line was up. Everything was pointing up. So everything seemed kind of bullish. And but the one thing I did do was get back in. I got right back in. And so I'm in this trade right here, not as heavy, not as strong as I want it to be, but the other account, man, is strong. I got like 500 deltas on the Qs going on right now, and hopefully it don't pull back. I'm thinking about it's 2 days. It's the Friday options, so I'm gonna sell it most likely at the end of the day, or maybe it almost looks like I need to sell it right now. Looks like it's wanting to be weak, but it's up. I mean, the market's up 1.2%. So Anyway, yeah, that's what's going on with me. I didn't have much to talk about. I was talking about Uber. I don't really want to talk about it. I guess again. Where is it at? Is it right here? So basically, I guess I'll sum it up how they gosh, I can't even speak. How they basically the chatty drivers. If you get the Uber Black car, which is the expensive Uber, you can put an option in here where you can tell the temperature and you can tell the driver to basically shut up. Quiet preferred. Now they ain't rolling it out to their cheap cars like the Uber XL or whatever the other car is. And why? Why do I gotta upgrade my car just to have the driver shut up when you could just get the cheap car and tell them to shut up? So they should put this across all cars, all the cars, and that would be good. I see what they're trying to do. They're trying to get people to pay for more expensive rides, but there's no way I'm taking a more expensive ride just to tell the driver to shut up. I think that's crazy. So I led with that. Story. Anyway, and I led with this, of course, this kind of saying what the market is. Trump, and this is what's ripping the market here. This story, the Trump administration to delay auto tariffs by up to 6 months. So that's good. So basically, yeah. So is he going to be changing his mind? Is he going to every day say, "Oh, this part's not included. This is excluded. This is included." I mean, the market is confused. I'm telling you, it doesn't know what to. I think with this tweet or with this action right here, delaying auto tariffs, it tells the market, maybe the cell phones would be delayed. Maybe the clothing will be, hold. And, wherever there's going to be a weakness in the economy, he's going to change it. Remember, so he's going into election. I imagine they're going to be starting a campaign pretty soon in a few months or so. It's only a year and, I don't know, a few months away. So basically, yeah, it kind of lets the market know maybe these tariffs are not going to stick. Because as soon as it goes down, something is going to get hit hard. Maybe he's going to edit it. So yeah, maybe that's what he's going to do. It's kind of crazy. So anyway, hey, y'all like that little switch action? I'm tired of being the little screen all the time. Look at this. Alphabet is funding a new way to reduce heart disease. And this is why they wanted to become Alphabet and not Google, because they want to get out of being known for the search engine stuff. You think Google, you think search engines, and they doing the Waymo or driverless cars or whatever, and now the medicine. And, Google is, it should be a core position in everybody's portfolio, but some reason the market is just not giving this thing the respect because it's not the Amazon, it's not the Google, it's the Google, it's not the Amazon, it's not the Microsoft, and these guys are into good things, and it's early, so maybe this is a good entry point. This one actually did go back to the 50. Wow, I didn't even realize it did that. So I think the 61.8 looks a little bit better. It looks like there's some more support there, but this might be an excellent time to get into Google because it took a beat down on earnings, and yeah, this could be an excellent time to get in for a long-term position. I might just actually buy some long-term leaps, maybe at the high, to see 2 years out, can it beat the high? And, if the driverless cars take off like they are, for some reason I don't think they are, especially with the Ubers. And I don't think we're ready as a people to get into a car with no driver in it. It's just, you're just not going to feel right. There's no control, so I don't know. I don't think it's going to take off like they think it's going to take off. Anyway, so, yeah, I got to look at this. I got to put on a long-term trade for Google. It burnt me in the past because every time it reaches this high, it goes right down to nothing. And is it going to do it again? I don't know. I really like this. Almost maybe even an upside down head and shoulders forming. Let's see what the monthly looks like. Yeah, it's not really that bad. Do not like that candle on the monthly. Look at that reversal candle right at the top. If it could just get over that double top right there, right there. Do I have to get rid of these Fibonacci's? Remove drawing. If you can get rid of that double top, I even drew a line. You can see me charting the hell out of this thing with all these lines because I was in this stock. If it can just get over that, and I really thought this time it was, and it didn't. Total letdown. This thing is off to the races because everybody, and I mean everybody, who would have bought this stock would have made money if it gets up there. So there's really no selling pressure. I'm just gonna let it ride, and that's how you got to think. That's what's gonna happen. Do you have any Schneider transport stocks? I did. I bought the stock a long time ago when no, Schneider's SNDR. Oh man, it's ugly. It's a good point now. I don't know why I got this line here. Yeah, I think this was a little resistance, a support resistance right over here. But that's a good bounce point. I mean, it's a good time to take a shot. Doesn't look good. I don't like any of the transportation. XIYT, is that transportation? Yes, it is. See, I'm getting good. Know my tickers. Anyway, get rid of that one. Actually, this looks way better than Schneider looks. You know, just drawing some trend lines, right? That was the primary second. Look at all these breaks. I don't know. I'm trying to see. Yeah, I guess that's booted up. I guess that's butted up right there. If you zoom in right there, this action right there, that's where it's kind of getting that support from. So yeah, this might actually be a good time to get in, and you get out below at that low right there, 180. Is this Schneider? This is the transportation. Okay, you get out at that low to 184.19, maybe 184, round it off and be out. You know, but yeah, it might make a little bounce. It's actually hanging in there. It's definitely oversold. Yeah, I don't know. But Schneider, you look at the transportation and then you look at Schneider. It's terrible. We talked about it the other day. Swift is where it's at. Come on, draw. And what service do you use to invest? I use to buy stocks M1 Finance. To trade stocks, I'm all over the place, but right now Thinkorswim and Tastyworks. Tastyworks, if you don't know about Tastyworks, let me bring it up real quick. No affiliation, didn't even know I was going to talk about it. These guys, especially if you like options, look at that. Closing trades cost you nothing. And where is it? Let's compare against other brokers. Yeah, where's that easy screen? I want to look at the easy screen. Okay, options. It's $1 to open, to buy an option, 0 to sell, right? So, or to sell, but basically buy $1 to open the trade, 0 to close it. $5 for a stock, 0 to close it. So you can buy, Walmart at 100 shares of Walmart at 100, right? $5. Sell it at 105 for 0. Any closing position costs you nothing. You see futures. I don't trade futures. I did a long time ago, got smoked. Anyway, $100.125. One of the things that the legs are capped. So basically, for each leg on the option, that they only charge you up to $10. So if you do a simple vertical, say buy the 105, buy the 100, sell the 105, buy 30 of them, right? They're only going to charge you $10 for the 100 and $10 for the 105. So $20 for that spread, even though you bought 40 options. What did I say? Buy 40 options or whatever. And then to close it, 0. That's closing it. That's the huge thing. So you can see here, 100 verticals, which is 2 legs. It will cost you $200 because you got 100. Wait a minute, what did they say here? Did they change it? It says 218 and beyond. There it is. It was $200. Now it's just $20. right? So you have 200, 100 verticals is 200 options. It only costs you $20. And to close it costs you nothing. You can't beat that. You know, you cannot beat that. So that's what I like. And they kind of got it, especially Iron Condors. It's got all those legs. See how they got 50 Condors, 400 total contracts, cost you $80, right? That is awesome. So I use them. You know, I use them and Thinkorswim. Now, Thinkorswim, I only pay $1 too, but I got to pay $1 to close it as well. So if I want, and it's, you know, if I do a vertical on the, if I do a vertical on, let's say a stock, and you know, I buy, basically it's uncapped. You know what I mean? So if I want to do a vertical and put like 30 on a 20, then I'll use Tastyworks because I know it's going to be cheap in commissions. And then if not, I'll use Thinkorswim. I kind of go back and forth, but Thinkorswim and Tastyworks. And yeah, that's it. Those are my main broker accounts. I got 2 over here, 1 over there. And those are my 3 accounts. But I like them. Now, the platform as far as buying, selling, you know, setting up autos, you know, like if this happens, do this. It's not that great. You know, yeah, it's not the greatest in that. So I'll be honest. You can't just say, I'm going to buy this and I'm going to sell it when this stock does this. You can't do any of that stuff. But it's going to save you a lot of money. Save you a lot of money here. The person that did this, Tom Sosnoff, he invented TD Ameritrade. He invented Thinkorswim, sold it to TD Ameritrade. So now he started this, and probably wind up selling it to another bank or something like that. UPS, Walmart, Sherman-Williams are good. Yes. And what's the service do you invest? TPS. Oh, I got somebody up in here. Virgo Life, man. How you doing? Thanks for joining. So, do you have any? Okay, yeah, that was you. I thought you was sorry, somebody else when you said that comment. What's the best way to grow your account? It depends, man. I think, you know, I'm not the person to really get advice from, but it depends on what you want in how aggressive you want to be. If you just want to buy and hold stocks, you can do that. Try to do trading for free. If you're just gonna buy and hold, want to buy some stocks and hold, Robinhood is good as zero. You know, I had an account in there. I made some good money in Robinhood. Then I took it all out, and because I like M1, because M1 Finance you could buy partial shares. You know, you don't have to come up with $1,800 to buy Amazon. You know, you could use $10 and you get a partial. You know, so that's cool. I really like that. But they got trading windows. You can't trade with them because all the trading happens at 10 o'clock, you know, or around 10 o'clock. You don't even know exactly when it happens. So it depends on what you want. If you want to be aggressive in options, you could do that. You know, it just depends, you know. UPS, Walmart, Sherman-Williams are good. Walmart, I think they come out with earnings today. I like Walmart. I liked it here when it was down to 80 and it was running, kind of hit this double. It didn't quite double top, but it struggles. It struggles right here at that 105. So I would like to see it get above that. Oh, I'm still doing the home screen. I'm sorry. Let me show you my screen. Going back and forth. So I got the Walmart up. I hope y'all saw the options screen. Anyway, so I got the Walmart up. Yeah, it struggles here. This 106, here's 104, and then 104. I would like to see it get above that. It's just been, you know, it's slow. Look at this drop. I mean, it's slow. It's just, you know, this is a good stock for the portfolio, I think. I mean, Walmart's going nowhere. You know, it's Amazon and Walmart. That's where you're going to get your stuff. I like Kohl's. Kohl's is Kohl, K-H-O-L? K-O-L. Dang, I don't know Kohl's. K-H-L. What's Kohl's? K-H-O-L. Yeah, I don't know Kohl's. Wow. I thought I knew most of my tickers. Sherman-Williams. I don't know Sherman-Williams either. What's that other stock you recommend? I know UPS. That's easy. Yeah, UPS I worry about. Look at this. This is the monthly, and look at that down. Look at the crossovers in the lower Bollinger Band, and you know, Amazon. I think this is all Amazon right here. You know, Amazon got like 50 planes. They already do Amazon Express or something in certain cities where they take your mail, they take your pack. You can just Amazon ships. You can just ship with them, and that's rolling out. They plan on getting more planes. They rolling out these cars. They did that thing where they making employees, you know, they're giving you your own car. I think I wanted to talk about that as well. Let me see something. Amazon employee driver. Amazon to employees, we'll pay you to quit, right? CBS News. Amazon to employees, we'll pay you to quit and haul packages. So basically, if you leave Amazon, they'll pay you up to $10,000 for your startup course and 3 months salary if you get into the program. So you get a van or a couple vans, whatever, and start. I mean, I think if you want to be an entrepreneur, you're going to bust your ass with this. But if you want to be an entrepreneur, I think that's great. That's great for the company. But you see how they really pushing this whole transportation. And, you know, next thing you know, they're going to have more cars than the post office, you know, but they're growing fast. They're growing fast in that transportation. And I think that's the problem with UPS. I really do. They becoming UPS on the side, the DL, okay? They slowly doing, nobody's talking about it. It's crazy, you know. So Amazon planes, just in case you don't know. I mean, look at that. I mean, these guys are on the Amazon images. You know, where's their little fleet? Look at that plane. I didn't know they had a brown and white plane. But yeah, these guys they coming. They are coming. Look at right here. That's when the plane crashed in Texas. I remember that. But so they building their own network, and they already doing it in small markets with this Amazon ship stuff, you know. So cargo hub. Look at this right here. Jeff Bezos breaks ground on 1.5 billion Amazon cargo hub for 100 prime airplanes. You see what I'm saying? So let me see something. I know FedEx has like 700 and something planes. How many planes does UPS have? Look, people be asking that question. They have 250. Okay, so here's Jeff Bezos making a little cargo thing for 100. You see how they coming, man. They coming right after them. So that's my personal, that's what's going on. And I think long term, as that's happening, that's what's happening to UPS. FedEx, maybe the same thing. You know, this doesn't look good at all. Actually, this bar right here, and then that little retracement, and then this bar has the potential to be this bar. This is actually one of the greatest, better setups for trading. You know, this, and then usually 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. And if this kind of keeps coming down, this has the potential to be this. So maybe you could see FedEx way down here at the 120. I mean, the transportation, it's funny how the stock market's going up because we're not that far from the highs. And that means, you know, businesses are doing well. But transportation is the core of, you know, of commerce moving. But yet they're doing bad. Isn't that weird? That's what makes me think just the stock market is not even right. Something is not right. Things are just not lining up. And this is what I was going off with yesterday. KSS, that's right. Thank you. Cold stores. Anyway, what's the lowest stock price you put an option on anything on? I don't like options with cheap stocks. You got to buy a whole bunch of them. Now with Tastyworks, yeah, it's cheap. So maybe now that I use Tastyworks, but I always mess with the more expensive stocks because you get premium. Like a low stock, you know, you might sell a $5, buy a $5 option, it's like 20 cents or something like that. And then what do you sell it for? 18 cents? You know what I mean? So you see, there's nothing there. KSS. Yeah, see, Kohl's. I didn't even have to look at the chart. And I knew that they was at the top of their game, you know. So this is really interesting because I'm way back there at 2000. And if somehow this 20-year consolidation of this price, if Kohl's can break out, remember they partner with Amazon as far as taking returns and they turning their stores into Planet Fitnesses. Yeah, that's crazy, right? If somehow this thing can break out above that and get like an all-time high, this thing is going a whole bunch higher. This is a huge consolidation. Huge. I'm going to put an alert in for that. Say the high is 83 when it breaks the high. It kind of did it and bounced back. Created alert. Kohl's high. That looks good. Looks good. Break out of multi-year consolidation. There we go. There it is. Done. Yeah, I don't look at Kohl's a lot. I don't like the retail. If you're gonna mess around with retail, I think Amazon is the king. Look at that thing. It's just taking everybody out. Y'all see these malls, right? Oh man. There we go. Yeah, y'all see these malls. These malls is dead. Stores is closing down. The Amazon effect is real. And that's what's happening. UPS and FedEx, it's real. Nobody's talking about that. But that's right. You heard it first right here. They are sneaking through the back door. Just check this out. Let me see if I can find it for you. And Walmart, we heard that they're getting ready to do their one-day ship. But I don't know. I think it's going to cost them a lot of money because they don't have the network that Amazon has. Amazon ships. Model ships. Amazon global exports, countries and region, available product lines, shipping rates. Yeah, that's one thing. Amazon shipping and delivery. Yeah, see, this is what I'm saying right here. Want to track. Where the hell did it say? Amazon. But see, they got this thing. Basically, this says Amazon Global ships orders internationally. Internationally shipping more than 100 countries across the shop on Amazon. No, I want to see where you could ship through them. I'm going to have to kind of hit this up later. I can't even find a link. Model ships to have a free delivery on possible purchases. Yeah, I can't find it. I can't waste too much time on it, but it's there, and I believe it's certain cities, man. They'll just take whatever you got and you can ship it with them. And they experiment with it. Look at these vans, and I mean they are blowing out this network. You know, they're doing big things. So, anyway, Roku. You know what? The Roku, the stock is good, but I don't like the service. And I'm always afraid of that, just like Netflix. You know, that's the hourly. So let's do a weekly. I don't like the service. My girlfriend has Roku. The stock looks awesome right here. I mean, look at that. It just broke out. Big bar, big volume. If the stock market wasn't doing poorly, this thing would be going much higher. Look at all the volume that's picking up from the year, right at the beginning of the year. So a lot of people's in this thing. Wow, I didn't realize it just started. It looks good. This looks like a great stock. It's breaking out. It's a breakout, you know. So I think it goes a lot higher. This looks good. I'm afraid of it because I don't like it. I like Amazon Fire Stick, you know. So you know, that's what makes me afraid of things like this, like Netflix. I don't like Netflix, but Netflix is doing well, you know. That's like a little cup and handle, but that looks good. Look at the size of that. Look at that big body. I mean, this is a weekly. Tomorrow's Friday. Oh, that's last. Excuse me. That's last week. And then look how this week. So this is weekly, right? See how that's I mean, it's holding. It's holding all of those gains from last week. I think it reported earnings. So this is actually excellent. I might sell a call spread or a put spread below that, somewhere around there. So I like that a lot. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, as soon as I finish this video, I'm gonna look at some options on this thing. 37. I hope. Yeah, they even liquid. Yes, indeed. So something like 37 days out. Sell the 70, 75. So if you 37 days out, if you sell the 75, right, and buy the 70 for $1.02, let's just call it $1, you know, divided by $4, because that's your risk. That's 25% interest. So put $1,000 on that, right? 400, so it'll be 800. Let's put $800 on that and make 25%. $200. I don't know why I had to do the math on that, but yeah, that's a great trade right there. Check it out. $1. Boom, boom. Sell it. I'm putting it on right now. Let's see if I get filled. Boom, done. I just did my first live trade on YouTube. So there you go. Anyway, that's how much I like Roku. Oh shoot. Anyway, hey babes. Yeah, I didn't even see her in here. Life Like Eyes, my girl. She just dropped in to say hello. She has to go. I missed it. Anyway, yeah, thanks, man. I like that stock. So I bought the 75. I think I don't like the market conditions necessarily, so I got to keep an eye on that one. But I think if the market holds up, and this thing is holding up. If you look what the market did, like, look at that. That's beautiful. Look at the end here. Even though I think it is going to come down to that center, I'm probably going to get tested. And then look at the market. Maybe I should bring up the Qs. Look, it's totally opposite. Let me bring up the Qs. That's more of a Roku's line. Yeah, wow, they're doing good today. They're still doing good. Yeah, it's total opposite. I mean, this downturn, Roku didn't even feel that. It's like, huh? What? Yeah, so great relative strength on Roku. That's crazy. Anyway, so what was that? The Qs. Let's look at the analyze. Yeah, I'm up $236 on that now. So, whoop whoop. Anyway, so that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and end this. And thanks for watching Virgo Life. Appreciate you dropping in, and Double D Cashmatic, of course. Thanks for the stock tip, Cashmatic. Yeah, thanks for that, man. I'll tell you how it does 30 days from now. Anyway, so thanks for watching. We do this again tomorrow. I didn't really have a lineup. I was kind of messed up in the beginning because I was all over the place. Because right here, I got my tablet out and I'm streaming on shoot. There we go. I'm streaming on Periscope as well. I wasn't getting. You had some people dropping in, dropping out, but trying to get more awareness of what's going on over here on YouTube. Yeah. So so thanks. Y'all have a good day. And yeah, I think overall, I mean, look at the Qs. They still hanging in there. I think we're going higher temporarily. I don't know how high. Let's look at the 5 minute. Look at today. I mean, it's a good trending day. It's already going on 1 o'clock. Is it going to hold? I don't know. It's trying. It's trying. The stochastic is starting to turn, so that's great. It's already higher than yesterday's action and day before yesterday. Now it's rolling up on, just got to challenge maybe the open of 3D. I'll say maybe to close. Yeah, maybe this area right here. Maybe we can get to there before there's any kind of a failure, you know, or whatever. So let's see what happens, or at least up to here. I think we're going somewhere in that area. Anyway, so thanks for watching, y'all. Tune in tomorrow. I appreciate every one of y'all, man, really. And oh, yesterday's video, the sound was terrible. You gotta let me know when it's like that. I could have easily fixed that. I was like, oh man, the mic. You know, I could have easily fixed that. You know what happened? The mic wasn't plugged in, and I was using the webcam mic. Terrible. Anyway, so thanks for watching, everyone, and I will see ya tomorrow. All right, peace.